Hi, I'm Rob.
I'm Ariel.
And we are nominating Ariel's sister, Stephanie, and
her husband, Sean.
And my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, and they have a beautiful new house that they just got.
Moved in a few months ago. They fixed it up. They took off all the wallpaper. They knocked on walls and fixed it up. And
3 new bathrooms. But no money left for the kitchen, so it's
even though they cook all the time, their favorite room, they
their
had to
favorite
postpone
activity.
it a few years to finish it up. So let's take a look and show you how it is now.
Yeah. Welcome to the kitchen. As you can see, it's kind of this ugly mauve color, and
it's quite dated.
Yes, and really does not have enough space, especially for 2 people who are some of the most amazing chefs that we know, and we love, love, love their food. There's just no prep space, and it's really not functional. Probably the worst of it. It was really good in the 1980s. It was a Thermidor, but it's electric, so Sean finds it really, really difficult to control temperature, which he's picky about when he's cooking. And
these 2 burners don't work.
Yeah, these 2 don't work, so this is really the only burner that would work. And then here, it's missing a burner completely. So we're going to show you these horrendous kitchen floors.
Pretty bad.
In case you're fooled on camera, these are not bricks.
They're not? What is it?
There's some old, ugly linoleum. Okay, so these cabinets are so disorganized, I don't know where to find anything in here, so. Oh my god! Where did she come from? As you can see, because the kitchen's so cramped, they have half their appliances here.
On their kitchen table, so there's not really room to eat, since they have their mixer, their bread maker, their toaster, and their microwave that all sit here on the kitchen table.
And their cookbooks.
And the cookbooks. And if we look up, this is their beautiful chandelier that could stand to be replaced.
That could be upgraded a little bit, right?
Although it's better a month ago, it was hanging down right about here. So they have made some improvements.
Small improvements. They put in a pot rack just because there's no other place to put these things.
And here's a window in the middle of their kitchen.
So
ideally, this whole wall would be knocked out.
So we're going to show you what we have in mind to redo with their kitchen. You're now seeing this from the vantage of the family room, which is
outside the kitchen,
but great usable space. So this wall can actually be knocked down
all the way up to here.
And this doorway would become a bar area island with stools, a high top area, and then the walk-through area would be here, and it would just expand the kitchen so much and give them so much more counter space inside.
It would be a great place. They're young. One day they'll have kids, and then they can all sit around the island and cook and eat together.
How it leaks water.
It's got water all over here.
And get the mold on the bottom.
No, the mold's gone. Yeah.
The mold's gone.
They put tape on the fridge.
To get rid of the mold.
Where?
All under here.
Oh.
It always is condensation, so I tried to seal it.
That's gross.
Yeah, it didn't work though.
I'm making Turkish cheesy olive balls. So I mixed butter and cheddar cheese, and then flour and cayenne pepper. And now I'm rolling 1 green olive in each ball of dough, and then I'm going to bake it for 15 minutes. And they're delicious cheesy olive balls.
Let's figure out how to preheat the oven, because I don't know how to work things that are this old.
Alright, so the bottom oven has some numbers on it, so we can know it's at 400. The top oven, though, we don't know if we're baking or boiling or what, and we don't know what temperature either.
It just has an off?
No, everything's erased.
Erased, yeah.
So we don't know how to turn it to bake, and even when we do, we don't know what temperature we'd be doing anyways.
So you just have to
We
randomly
can
pick
sort of
something?
guess. We think this is 500, so then less than that.
That's beautiful.
And show them how our pans don't fit. How small it is. Shawnee, get a pan out from the pan drawer and try to put it in.
Yeah, so
The pan's on the yeah.
so your normal sheet pan won't go in.
And go the other way.
When you try to do it this way, it keeps the oven door open, so you can't do that either.
So we have 1 pan, which is why I'm using a pizza pan to cook one of our dishes today.
This is where you keep your toaster and your microwave?
Our bread maker, KitchenAid mixer.
On their kitchen table. This is their kitchen table.
So here's Sean prepping some steaks. As you can see, the pan's smoking, which is good, but there's no hood. So the whole kitchen's gonna get pretty smoky pretty quickly.
That's a huge steak.
Wow.
There's a hood, it just doesn't turn on.
It worked back in the 1980s, that's for sure.
Maybe. So we have to open the window so we don't smoke up the whole house. We're putting this in an oven. We don't know what temperature the oven is. We hope it's hot, but we don't really know.
At least the skillet fits.
That's a problem too. So in order to shut the light off for these, we have to use the oven glove because the bulbs are hot. But we have to just unscrew the bulb because the switch doesn't work anymore.
What is your chopping knife?
So what was the problem? This is the only place the bread can go is on the stove.
Actually,
No, we're running
it's
out.
about to be kitchen.
It's about to be. It's about to be what?
It's gonna be evacuated.
Oh no. Oh, because of the lack of counter space, this has become a prep counter. This is the dining room.
So, one of the major problems with our kitchen is the dishwasher, which is so terrible. We often have to wash things twice. My God, look at this.
Hi again. It's my sister, Stephanie, and here's
Hi.
her husband, Sean.
And this is who we're nominating because they desperately need a new kitchen.
As you can see.
First, I'll just say thank you to Rob and Ariel for nominating us. I almost cried when they told me.
And it's her birthday today.
It is my 29th birthday today. And if you're wondering, the number one question we get is, are we twins? We're not twins. She's the older one.
Just slightly and wiser.
But anyway, this is our home that we just bought back in April, and our kitchen, and we had a party. We had about 25 people over tonight to celebrate, but we did struggle in this limited space. What do you think?
Yes, it's difficult to live in this small and non-functional kitchen. Everything's broken, and we love to cook, so it's been a struggle to do the entertaining and living that we normally like to do.
So speaking of how much we love cooking and how much we love food, I actually used to be a vegetarian, and I was a vegetarian for about 3 years, and then I started dating Sean, and he saw that I didn't really cook well and taught me how to cook. And he was wonderful, really respected that I was a vegetarian and cooked me vegetarian meals for a year. And then one day, what did he make me?
A calzone. A vegetarian calzone.
I did not like the calzone. I rejected his calzone without trying his calzone. I don't know why, I just didn't want it. And so the next night, he said, well, why don't you say what you said?
I said that I had been eating vegetarian for long enough, and I was not a vegetarian, so I was going to cook myself some chicken, and that she would have to fend for herself that evening, because that's what I was going to do, was cook for myself. So I did.
So he marinated his chicken in lemon, which is my favorite flavor, as I said in the questionnaire. And when the chicken was done, he sat down at the table and cut into his lemon chicken. And he was about to take his first bite.
And when Stephanie grabbed my arm violently and moved the fork from my mouth to hers and took a bite out of the chicken.
Because it was so good. We just wanted to let you know why we need a new kitchen. Basically, all of our cabinet space and these new shelves that we built are all full. But we moved into the house a month ago, and what you don't see is one floor below us is our box room with several boxes of kitchen stuff that hasn't been unpacked yet and has nowhere to go. So we have an increasing amount of clutter coming into the kitchen that needs a place, needs a home, and you really can help us do that.
So, we're here to ask you, please replace the kitchen for my sister.